All right, folks, welcome to another live stream of one of the best games from the early 2000s. I think 2004, something along those lines. And you're live with me, Sebastian, Star Wars geek, math teacher for now, soon to be Navy chaplain. That's going to be exciting. And I'm going to go do a run through with y'all. Let me start the live screen here. Run through with y'all of this game called Knights of the Old Republic 2: The Sith Lord. So welcome. Hope the sound is okay. Let me check. Yeah, I turned on the mic, so that's good. It's a bit of a learning curve, and as I'm going to be doing ministry with a lot of young people, I want to learn how to do this whole streaming thing. We just escaped. I'm a Jedi who lost touch with the Force. This takes place hundreds of years before the Skywalker saga. This is my impression. And but there were Jedi then as well, and I might be the last Jedi. At least that's what was being hinted at. We nabbed the ship, the Ebon Hawk, and I'm on board here with Atten, who is a bit of a shady character, but not unfriendly, and he's got a lot of people skills, or he can read folks really well. And there's Kreia. And there is a robot, a little astromech droid, utility droid. So, as you can see, nothing amazing, but the story is what is amazing, and that's what it's all about in this game.
Not like I care or anything, but you might want to go check on our passenger.
All right, okay. Anyhow, we'll first have to... Kreia has lost her hand in a battle with a Sith Lord, so we might want to give her some attention, allegedly to protect me, but I suspect it's not wholly self, it's not wholly selfless. All right, let's take a look here. This is an HK assassin droid, but older and more corroded than the one you encounter on Paragus. All right, diagnose the droid. Looks as if this droid is missing 4 critical components: droid processor, chassis, a control cluster supposed to be stored in the chassis, and its vocabulator. Well, I have a vocabulator, so I can put that in, and that was step 1 of fixing this droid. Well, that's fun. Alright, so Kreia is the name of the old lady, and let's see, there she is. Hi, Kreia. She is, well, I'll let you judge for yourself.
Answers. There is little more left to give.
So when she lost her hand, I felt it too, so let's talk about that.
That does not surprise me, any more than you hearing my thoughts when we were apart. The pain, however, was unexpected. If I could, I would have shielded you from it.
Thank you. If I could, I would have protected you. Well, isn't that nice?
Save your pity. I am here to save you, not the other way around.
Alright, now I want to know why. If we travel together, then we need to work together. Good. If I felt the loss of your hands, what would have happened if you had died? No, I think that's okay. Seems to me you need to learn to listen. Want to be the smart ass? You're the one who needs help. Yeah, this is the most cooperative. Let's go for that.
With your lectures. If anyone needs training and guidance, it is you.
And teach me to shut out your pain next time. It could be worse. And what if you had died? The pain I felt when you lost your hand. Okay.
I do not know if it is possible, and I fear that had the pain been more intense, the consequences would have been more extreme.
Extreme? It felt like your hand was dipped in molten carbonite.
Then the sensation you would feel upon my death might be less than that, though much quicker.
would have killed me.
Possibly, yes, and I fear it works both ways. I would not wish to test it, nor should you.
What can we do? I don't like my actions to place you at risk. That's really selfless. I like that. Then we'll work together and try to be careful until we can fix this. This link is a threat to me. Yeah, but at your age, you could die at any moment. That is amazing. Oh no, I'm not going to say that. Please, no. No. I will not allow my life to be tied to some half that delusional old woman. Amazing, the stuff you can say to these people.
When battle is upon us, I suspect our minds are prepared enough to shield each other from the pain. I think we shall not have a repeat incident of what happened at Paragus.
How could this bond have happened? That's a good question.
I confess its nature eludes me as well, but the bond is strong, and its roots run deep. It seems the force flows easily between us. When one of us manipulates the force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well.
That is useful. You and Kreia possess Force Chain. When either of you uses a force power yourself, the other gains the benefit as well.
A powerful technique indeed, though, as we have noticed, it has its drawbacks.
Says the stump. So what do we do now? I need to know more about the Sith hunting us. Obviously, we are being hunted by a Sith Lord. We're in Paragus. I could feel the Force again. Yay for me. So apparently, I've been cut off from the Force and exiled even from the Jedi Order. Alright, so there's a lot to ask. How about the Sith hunting us?
They seek the death of all Jedi, as have all the Sith, since the Jedi Order was first split.
First split?
Yes, the Jedi Civil War is not the first one of its kind. Thousands of years ago, the Jedi had another civil war that split the Order. It was a terrible thing. A faction among the Jedi abandoned the teachings of the Order, following their own path. They waged war on their fellow Jedi, a war that raged across the galaxy. But these fallen Jedi were cast out, defeated, and they retreated to worlds in the Outer Rim. Over time, they took on the mantle of the Lords of the Sith, but in their hearts they never forgot the Jedi. The hatred for the Jedi Order burns in their veins like fire and echoes in their teachings. Revan tasted it, as Malak did.
Oh, wow. This is pretty awesome. Revan and Malak are two Jedi who turned to the dark side. But these Siths continue the crusade. But these Siths seem different. Are they following Malak's path?
In a manner of speaking, they are different from Malak in that they are concerned only with the destruction of the Jedi. For them, it is all that matters, all that ever mattered. It is a different war these Sith wage, a thing of silence and shadow. They strike from the darkness, hiding from the face of the galaxy until all Jedi are exterminated. After all the Jedi are gone, then the galaxy is theirs, no matter whether the Sith or the Republic rules. It is the dark side that shall reign, unchecked.
Amazing. I've never seen Sith assassins like in the Harbinger. If those Sith assassins are the best the Sith have to offer, we have little to fear. Amazing. The Sith on Paragus knew some Force techniques, but they were extremely weak.
I believe them to be the result of special teachings. Their apparent weakness against you is evidence of this. Those Sith assassins can sense their prey through the Force. It is like a hunger. They feed and grow stronger when they are near Force sensitives. The stronger their prey is in the Force, the deadlier
they can sense us.
As long as you were cut off from it, you were able to evade their sight. But after Paragus, I fear that you will be no longer shielded from their eyes, or the eyes of their masters. The stronger you grow, the more will come.
Ooh. There's a lot to take in. I need time to reflect on this.
I would see to that fool in the cockpit and remind him of our destination. I would not want him attempting to veer from Telos.
She really wants to get to Telos. That fool has a name. I'd like to start using it. He's not a fool, but he does feel odd to me. Adden isn't so bad. Well, maybe he is. No, he's alright. I'll crack his skull in the bulkhead if he tried. Man, the stuff he can say to these folks, hey? He's not a fool, but he does feel odd to me.
He is a fool and an imbecile. His potential lies downwards, not up.
Man.
Watch that one. His thoughts are slippery. I do not trust him, and nor should you. Such a man serves himself first and his allies next.
Wow. Hey, thanks, guys. I got a thumbs up from someone. Thanks. I'm glad you're watching this old teachers. I actually in my last days of my teaching career at high school, and I actually lost influence with Kreia. Man. Anywho, and I'm starting like summer break in a few days. Got a meeting in the morning and a dentist appointment, and then tonight I am actually seeing my class for the last time, and that's actually the last thing I'll do. I've turned in my laptop, my keys. So more time to play this, and one of the things I want to do is I want to use this also to, if I come across anything that touches something that happened to me spiritually, or on a topic that has a debate, but also in Star Wars things, because I just love Star Wars and I could talk about that all day. Spend some time to talk with you about it, and at the end, before I'm heading to bed, which will be about 12:15, I set myself a timer for tonight because I got the meeting in the morning. I would really I like to finish with a prayer. It feels nice, and maybe this can be part of the ministry I do. I don't know. I'm just testing this out. So thanks for joining me on this little trip. And one of the it's not a very active game with a lot of action in it, but the conversations are pretty good, and I apparently pissed off Kreia. But you can't win them all, I suppose.
How's our passenger? She's still aging?
Cryptic is always her son. Without much to say, she sure says a lot.
Yeah, to you, maybe. I don't usually hear much beyond fool and imbecile. She's lucky she's a Jedi. Or someone would have killed her years ago.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, how old do you think she is? She may have been good looking once, but it takes some hard living to make creases like that.
Good looking, are you that desperate? If she looks good to you, you must have taken a blast jet when I wasn't looking.
Hey, I just got out of prison. If we had a decent navigomputer, trust me, we'd be dropping out of hyperspace into the Nar Shaddaa Red Sector right now.
Man.
After spacing that old witch, of course.
Luke, ease off the insults. She was wounded helping us escape. Never mind, I want to ask you some questions. Okay.
Oh, no. Look, I respect your privacy. I mean, when have I ever asked you any questions? I mean, besides that one.
What did you mean about the galaxy map not being much use? Do you know anything about that assassin droid? Let's focus on getting to Telos. Forget. Okay.
Well, the astrogation system is voice printed and locked down, but that T3 unit is doubling as the astrogation system. You can try to plot a course, but without that T3 unit to perform the calculations, you'd probably plow us into a star.
As long as he doesn't steal the ship, we should be all right.
Who voice printed it?
I have no idea. Previous owner, maybe? Love to get it overhauled, but that's a major job. Besides, the droid will be good enough for now.
Wow. Why would someone lock the astrogation
Takes
system?
all
Good
kinds.
questions.
Maybe someone didn't want anybody taking the ship out of the system, knowing where the ship had been. Smugglers
Might
do it all
be
the time in case
Revan,
the public
who owned the
decides
ship
to avoid
before
them.
Darth Revan,
Or so I hear.
Dark Lord of the Sith. Do you know anything about that assassin droid
Not much.
that we escaped,
Except
by the
sounds
way?
like it was after you. As far as I'm concerned, you handled that pretty well. No more droid, no more problem.
Yeah, true that, but what would make droids go crazy like that? Since when did protocol droids collect bounties? Yeah, someone must have sent him.
Yeah, well, you got me there. Look, droids, I don't trust them. That one we fought, some of them are built like that. Others just, well, break. In the head. Sometimes conflicting orders cause it. Give a droid too much data or tell it to do something it can't do, it'll crack their behavior module in half. Others just don't get memory wipes and they start going crazy.
Oh, T3.
Speaking of which, I think that little trash compactor's long
No.
overdue. Trust me, droids were made to break. And most of all, they're
No,
predictable and
T3
stupid.
is really nice. What did you mean about the galaxy map? Not okay.
So, what happened?
Ooh. To what?
Oh, give me that. There were plenty of times back on Gragas where a lightsaber would have been helpful.
Yeah.
So where's yours?
Take from me by the council. Apparently, like, I'm finding this out with you guys as well, guys.
Oh, yeah?
I
thought a Jedi
can't
was supposed
really
to be married
remember
to their lightsaber.
this
Guess I
whole
heard
story.
wrong. Were you a
Played this
single hilt or
16
one of
years
those
ago.
double-bladed Jedi?
So was it double bladed? No, it was a single hilt. Like, I like classic.
Huh.
Classic.
Figures. It wasn't red, was it?
It was green. Actually, crystal was redder than a Lyric's eye. Both the blade and crystal were unique. It's been so long I've forgotten its color. I can barely remember what I used to feel, but it looks like it can. Both were unique. Wow.
Yeah? Unique how?
Yeah. My lightsaber was a green one like the Jedi Consulars. This is really interesting. I've never heard it anywhere else. Not on Clone Wars, not on Rebels, not in the movies or any Solo, whatever. Nowhere. It never says anything about the colors of the lightsabers. And guess what? In this game, you find out there's 3 colors of lightsabers, or there used to be. Blue ones, those were for the Jedi Knights, and they are experts at using the lightsaber primarily. Green ones for the consulars, who are like contemplative monks and sisters, the more Jedi that retreat and contemplate the Force, and they're strongest in the use of the Force with all their, Master Yoda, for instance, those guys, Qui-Gon Jinn, whereas Anakin has a, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he has a blue lightsaber because he's very aggressive, Anakin. And then here in this game, at least, there's yellow for the Sentinel, and that's sort of in between, I guess. A little bit of both. Anywho, I had a green one, obviously. And it doesn't say anything about violet or orange, but I've never seen a violet one except for Mace Windu. But apparently, that is what Samuel L. Jackson managed to talk them into. He said, I'm going to do it, but I want a purple lightsaber. So I don't know. That might be just
something.
Samuel Jackson's.
Sure be nice
thing.
to have it now. Might make those Sith think twice before coming after us.
That's a little Star Wars tidbit for you. So that's the stuff you'll learn in this live stream. I think it would have. So it would take for me long. I think having it would just drive them to hunt me harder. Well, no, I mean, I wouldn't mind having it. I'll take
forget
it.
I said anything. Like I said before, you can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Alright, so I guess I could look at that, but what I also like to do is visit the little droid, T3. And T3, there was a Knights of the Old Republic 1 game, and T3 was in it, and it was absolutely the lamest character ever. And here, he's probably upgraded a little bit. Hello? Can you please stop moving around the ship? No. Do you know where the HQ droid in the cargo bay came from? Okay, influence failure. So I need to build up influence with him, else he won't, That didn't sound very convincing. Are you sure you don't know? Fine, one of those droids tried to kill us on Paragus, I've had other questions. T3, what's wrong with the astrogation system? Doesn't want to tell me either. Don't fool me. I know it's damaged. Did you try a diagnostic? Can you try to work on it when you get the chance? He can't. Alright, I know you can do calculations, but we may get separated. No, I'm not planning to leave you behind, but it happens. I might. No, I'm not going to leave you behind. Hopefully I'm going to get some influence with him. T3, you look like you've suffered a lot of damage over the years. Oh, how much damage? So you lost a lot of programs in your behavior core in addition to the damage to your frame. Okay. Well, I'm sure you'll gain that skill back. I'm just glad to have you along. This is how I'm gonna get influence with him, guys. Look, he's happy. Repair. You look like you're in need of some routine maintenance, and I'm actually fairly good at repair. Ooh, he likes that. This won't take long. Did it work? It did work. That's actually my one skill, except for persuade. That should do it. You doing all right? He's happy. +1 Constitution. There you go. That's how I fix my droids. Yeah? What do you mean I faded out there for a second? You were shut down. Alright. Repair. Let's see if we can do this again. Okay. No, that didn't work. Maybe I should have replaced this part before closing you up. Anyway, if I wasn't closing all the ways. We'll try again later for now. Alright, so I gained light side points and I gained influence with the little droid. So that's good enough for me for now. And this game is pretty fun. It was one of the first games. I mean, Fable is very... Microsoft Fable is very well known for the light and dark side shift. This is like classic. And the more charisma I have and the more influence I have over a certain crew member, the more my light side will rub off on them. And I want to play a good Jedi this playthrough. Oh yeah, flip that sword, baby. Alright, ready to head to Telos, guys. And maybe we'll see some action. Ebon Hawk, Telos. Climate artificially maintained. A space station. Alright. So it's a space station. It's not actual planet. Looks like a planet. And I'm getting some dark Sith-like music. It looks like a surface over the surface of the planet or something like that. It's kind of like Amsterdam, where they have to put these big wooden beams in first, or pillars or whatnot, so the houses don't sink. Kind of like that. And then they start building on top of that. Interesting, huh?
Attention, this is Citadel Station Bay Control, Dock Module 126.
Hello?
Please remain where you are. Lieutenant Dahlgren will arrive shortly to
Oh
meet you.
no, Lieutenant
I like
Dahlgren.
the sound of that. If they think we caused the explosion,
Ooh,
here comes the welcoming party.
that doesn't look
They may
good.
not know what happened, so don't blow it.
I'm Lieutenant Gren, Telos Security Force.
Man.
I'm under orders to take you into custody in regards to the destruction of the Paragas mining facility.
Are we under arrest?
You haven't been formally charged, but you will be placed under house arrest pending the results of
Ooh.
our investigation. Due to the nature of the investigation, I have no specific timetable to offer you.
My,
In the
my.
meantime, your ship and any droids will have to be given over for safekeeping.
No. No, not my droid.
Yes, that includes you. You are a droid, so you will be detained. In addition, we will have to take your personal arms and armor until the completion of our inquiry.
Man.
If you are cleared of any involvement, your personal effects will be returned to you. You will be held briefly in the TSF station until living quarters can be arranged, at which point you will be placed under house arrest. Do you understand?
I do. I'll cooperate. No, why you're holding us. Can't hold me. We're leaving right now. Do you understand?
Good. My men will relieve you of any arms and armor. Please follow me.
Tell me I'm not going to jail again.
Actually, I am a force user, and that is my #1 strength, so I don't really need... What's that? Is that a woman? Looks like a woman. It is a woman. Hello, with white hair. Man,
You will be held here briefly. Living quarters are being arranged for you and
you're
your
like a
companions
Jedi
as we speak.
almost, eh?
Someone will return shortly to escort you to an apartment in residential module 082.
I am actually just locked into like a. It's not even 1 by 1 meter. How long can someone stand up? How long could you possibly stand? Maybe you can lean against that thing. Alright. Force gauge. This is ridiculous. That is
As
ridiculous.
I said, this is only temporary while other arrangements are made. I'm sorry, but you'll just have to bear.
Alright. Let's see what happens. Man.
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
Might as well, huh? I guess you could just sit.
Someone is coming. So this is the last of the Jedi. I must admit, I'm a little disappointed.
Who the heck is that? Let me out of this case and we'll see how disappointed you are.
Doubtful, though at least it appears you have some spirit. The exchange is a bounty on Jedi, you know. You're worth quite a bit of money.
The exchange, huh? I'm pretty sure some two-bit pistol jockey like yourself isn't one of them.
Hey, I'm more than skilled enough to work the exchange.
You bounty hunters couldn't even win a fair fight. You're the cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy. I'd hire a Mandalorian over yourself in a second.
No Mandalorian can match my skills. No
Man.
Mandalorian could have been clever
He's
enough to
cocky,
infiltrate the
eh?
station, taken the identity of one of the guards, then...
Then what? Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even have the guts to fight me. Pathetic.
Don't think overloading your cages had not occurred to me. You're wanted alive, but I doubt anyone will care as long as I bring them your corpse.
Wow.
Come, Jedi. It is time to die.
Hey, leave him alone. You want
Aw,
to fight?
that's really
Then
sweet.
Try me if you've got the guts.
You have goaded me once, and you shall not do so twice. But I shall dispose of all of you eventually. And an old woman, a fool, and a broken Jedi
Ooh.
are no match to my
Well.
skills.
Can't I just force choke him? Batu Ren. This is the last we heard of him.
I hear you.
The security cameras are... What? What's going on here?
Man down! Quick! Call a medic!
All right, Jedi. I want you to back up slowly. Hands in front of you. Into the force cage. Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Come on, Lieutenant. They've already killed... who is that? Is that Batu Ren?
No, he was an assassin. It's a good thing. Didn't have to depend on you for protection. Impressive. You allowed an assassin to infiltrate your ranks. Yeah. Now's the time to get smug,
Ren's
I
no
think.
assassin.
Batu Ren is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This man isn't him.
I'm glad someone noticed that only after he tried to kill
We've
you.
arranged for an apartment in residential module 082.
Why get us
Stay
back
there
into
on
the
house arrest
cages
until our
then?
investigation of the Parader's matter is complete. You'll be under TSF protection.
That doesn't matter.
I'll personally clear any visitors to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best of our ability.
Great, another investigation. Could really go with this dude.
Officer, had Lieutenant Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this.
Well,
The rest of you
Lieutenant
come with me.
Yima
We'll
is...
escort you to the apartment in 082 immediately.
Alright then. Fine.
These will serve as your quarters for the duration of your house arrest. 2 officers will be stationed outside at all times.
Doesn't look too
Again,
bad.
I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident.
I mean, remember,
Just
this
to
is
be
like
on the
60
safe
years
side,
ago. Hey, this
Why don't you
game.
leave us a blaster or two?
No, they're not gonna do that, mate. Get out. How long will I
Like
be
say,
here?
We have a ship examining what's left of the Paragas facility now, so your stay might be brief. We'll keep you informed.
Alright,
This is a step up from a force cage, at least.
that is true.
If there are any problems, we'll use the wall terminal to contact you. Let's go.
Oh, it's a room shared by the 3 of us.
This isn't good. We've got to get off this station.
Why do we need to
When do you think
leave?
the TSF is gonna find it, Paragus? That could bring the Sith. You know what? Forget it. As long as we're trapped here, it doesn't matter.
We cannot stay in any one place too long, but our path has brought us here for a reason. I must meditate on this. In the meantime,
Yeah, you
we
can
should
meditate.
rest.
Yeah, you go ahead and meditate.
That's what I
As
was
for me, I could use some sleep.
Am I also meditating? I am also meditating. I am a Jedi. Ooh, phone. Video, FaceTime. Soka Linu TSF officer. What the heck?
Excuse me, you have a caller. Mosa, representing the Athorian planet restoration interests on Telos.
Man.
Lieutenant Grant's cleared him if you'd like to speak with him.
Sure. Let's
Very well. I'll let him in now.
The Ithorians are amazing. You don't see them too much in the Star Wars series. I'm Mosa. I've come on behalf on Chodo Habat, our leader here. What does Chodo want with me? That's a good question. With the are you familiar with the restoration project on Telos? No. Can you explain it? The surface was destroyed during the Civil War, and this is okay. Citadel Station uses energy fields to seal off portions of the planet's surface, then regenerates it. Oh, that's actually pretty interesting. Once the weather in the zone is stabilized, new animal and plant life. Oh, interesting. Recently we have run into... Oh yeah, Zerka is like a big conglomerate. It's like Facebook, Google, Apple, Microsoft, all those really big and powerful companies. And I bet Amazon, not that they're necessarily evil, but they do have a lot of influence. Perhaps you heard of our recent troubles. No, what troubles have you had? So they're ecologists, and they're helping to restore the planet. So obviously these are the good guys. Things went smoothly. Lots of funding. Okay. Sure. Then the trouble began. Republic relations with Andron began to deteriorate, increasing the price, and as the station grew, they can't police the entire station. Bummer. Zork approached the Republic, offers to supply security contracts. Ooh. I see. So now that's like a private security company. And they're having issues. Alright. Sure, I get it. How is Zerka harming it? Wrestled control of a number of restoration zones. These zones began to deteriorate within weeks. Oh my. Telos will remain dead forever. That doesn't sound good. Why would they do this? Good question. What do they want with it? Perhaps they seek to unrestricted access to Telos' surface, which is normally forbidden. How could I help? Joe Habat is a powerful priest. You sense something upon your arrival, a disturbance and echo in the forest. Joe felt you might be able to aid us. Ooh! He might be able to heal me. This is good. What Chodo means by this? Yeah, because I obviously don't have a full connection to the Force. Cool.
Perhaps Chodo Habat should turn his eyes to his own people, if they truly suffer so.
Oh my. Incorrectly. We can meet with them, right? I'll speak to your leader when I'm freed. Man, that language, hey? Alright. That's a funny looking dude.
Now perhaps we will be able to rest uninterrupted.
I bet Zerka's gonna come knocking. There you go. That's Zerka. Zerka Corporation, yeah. Alright.
Good day.
Berserker Corporation.
I want an administrative assistant.
I am attempting to connect you with Executive Officer Channel Orso. May I put you through?
Ah, well, what the heck.
Thank you. I will connect you now. Good day.
At least she won't talk as
As my assistant, no doubt
annoyingly
informed
as
you,
the
I am John Aluso.
Ithorian.
I understand that you were approached by an Ithorian earlier. Doubtless he tried to obtain your help, attempting to purchase it with imposed guilt and veiled threats. Oh, I suppose he didn't mention the exchange, helping you with any problems here? In other words, the Ithorians won't need the exchange to you if you work with them.
No, he didn't mention
Well, no
anything.
matter. My apologies. I never intended to waste your time discussing Ithorians.
Alright.
I believe you're a person of influence.
Oh, am I?
Someone I'd like on my side, rather than aiding the Ithorians, whose quasi-mysticism and bumbling foolishness is standing in the way of progress and profit.
This is really...
I'm asking for your help, though. I'm offering you a job. Work for Zerka and be handsomely rewarded. You'd be helping yourself. If you're interested, please visit our offices here in Residential 082.
Man.
B44 will know what to do when you arrive.
I'll come by when I can. Okay, I want to know, how are the Ithorians in the way of
Their
things?
plans for the restoration of Telos are aimless and meandering. Restore the sacred natural beauty. Just what does that mean? How does that apply to natural resource development and consumption? The proper planning of urban sectors, resorts and tourism? It doesn't. The Ithorians are spending billions of Republic credits on a plan with no defined profit. If it continues, they'll drive the Republic into irreparable debt and have nothing to show for it but a few meadows and a weather generator the size of a small continent.
Alright.
Excellent. Good luck with that messy investment.
We should get back to bed. Whenever they decide to release us, we should get going immediately.
Fair enough. So now we've had the good guys and the bad guys come knocking.
Explain something to me.
Ooh.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
He served in the war.
You're really?
Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
Yes, and what are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it, depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you'll see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much, I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You could survive where they could not simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of the sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence
Oh
now.
my.
But such a loss of ability for a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
He has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that
Shows her,
erodes us.
philosophy,
After that,
hey?
he turned away from war, did all that he could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do him a disservice by not speaking of this while he is present.
Interesting.
I've come to inform you that the Telosian government has completed
Well,
its
that's
inspection of what's
quite
left of
quickly,
the Cargus
actually.
facility. It appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest. However, the Republic is sending its own ship. They have insisted that you remain
Oh,
on
my.
station for the duration of their search.
Why?
To further investigate the station's destruction and search for their missing ship, the Harbinger.
We'll have to stay.
The Sojourner is already en route, likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay.
Isn't that nice?
The vessel's ID is complete. Please visit the TSM station and entertainment module 081 to complete the necessary paperwork at the front desk. The Ebon Hawk should be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave. After filling out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
Man. Time to hit the road then, hey? What time is it
Now
now? well,
We can't just sit around. We need to find a way off the station. Whether it's the Ebon Hawk or some other
I
ship.
agree.
We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe.
Cool.
If you've got people coming
It's
after
like a
you,
smuggler
where you
plan.
go to get lost in the crowd.
What do you think?
It is
Ray?
difficult to say. I feel we came to Telos for a reason.
Yeah, you wanted us
But
to
we may
go.
have spent too much time here already. Even if the Harbinger was destroyed at Paragus, more Sith could already be on their way. Still, there is a chance we might learn of other Jedi here on the planet.
Thought I was the last one, but
Jedi who might help us restore your abilities or sever the link between us.
cool.
Well, what do you think?
Well, we asked the Republic for help against the Sith, other Jedi. Say explore Telos, we need a ship. Let's fight the Ebon Hawk. Yeah.
Makes sense. I'll follow your lead.
Cool. Now let's upgrade them. That is Atten. He's a scoundrel. Yes, he is. So I'm upping his dexterity, and for every even number I hit, the modifier goes up, and that will actually help me to hit better and avoid attacks. So demolitions and awareness sort of go hand in hand. One lets us detect mines, the other let us clear them. Security, so you can open locks, and we'll dump the last one in stealth, I suppose. Feats. I'm getting fighting spirit as a free bonus, and I can pick one. Why don't we pick this one, which will help me. This feat further reduces the attack penalty of a character wielding a double-bladed weapon or two weapons. There we go. This feat reduces the attack penalty by an additional 2/2, so that means both hands get +2 to hit, to a total of -4 main hand, -4 offhand. Use a balanced weapon in the offhand can further reduce the attack penalty. Yeah. So if you hold two guns, then both would get docked 4 in their to hit roll, is what this means for those who are not RPG players. Alright, since we're shooting, this is cool. This sniper shot thing, this triples the critical threat range of the attack. So that allows us to do a lot more damage if and when we hit. So let's do that. So many good things. That's the good thing about a game. You can when you can't choose, you know it's a good game because you want it so badly. Okay, so awareness, she's good in awareness and computer use. Oh yeah, that's where I wanted to sink her points. So let's sink her points into computer use. Nice. And I got 4 left. How about Atten already has awareness. How about making her our resident healer? Powers. I can choose 1 power. And remember, these also affect me as a fellow Jedi, so let's grab the Force Shield. We could make use of that probably. Oh, we can actually go on with her. So let's up her intelligence. So I have a... Man, she's really good. Look at those scores. Those are actually pretty high. Alright, so dump some in computer use. Treat injury, maybe... Repair. I'm good at repair myself, so we don't need that. Maybe awareness. Shield can detect some mines. I got 1 more remaining power, and how about... It has to be a completely new one, so let's pick something like this. Battle Meditation. This power grants 2/2 attack rolls, 2/2 to vitalities, and 2/2 will saves. That is really good. What does this do? This power increases the physical attributes and saving throws. Man, those two, if you get both of those, will not affect any droids. Well, let's do that. Alright. Cool, well, everyone's upgraded. Let's save the game. That was a lot of roleplay elements here. Maybe finish a little
Yes.
talk.
Have you come with questions?
In this game, you have to find chances to talk with these guys, and every once in a while they get something new to say, and you need to pick that up to advance storylines, and that's just how the game is going to get a lot more interesting. I want you to teach me more about the
Very
Force.
well. What is it that drives you?
Maybe conflict is what she said. I want to build a lightsaber. Can you teach me lightsaber forms? Wish I knew more about the Force forms. This bond we share. I want to know about Force
Very
forms.
well. Of which did you wish instruction?
I want other.
Very well.
Well, let's talk about the
I
bond.
confess its nature eludes me as well. But the
She already
bond,
said
it
that.
seems that at times of
All right. So, what about when we fight on our journey? She already told that. Okay. So there's nothing new right now.
You seem pretty calm. It's almost streaming off of you. A lot calmer than you were on Paragus when I first met
Yeah,
you.
it's in my underwear. I'm fine. In fact, I haven't felt this good in a long time. Well, let's see.
Well, it's good to see. You're a nice counterbalance to that old witch back there.
Let's play Bazak. That's a card game. I had some questions for
Alright,
you.
what did you want to know?
Can you teach me to play Bazak?
Alright, but I'm out of credits, so it's Republic Senate rules.
Let's just play for practice then. Okay, so let's do some Bazak playing. These are the cards. I think you need to. It's like kind of like blackjack. I tend to favor these higher number cards. Okay, this is my side deck. He'll randomly assign me 4 cards, I think. I can use. I need to get to 20, and I need to win, I think, 3 times. So I'm on 13. He's on 9. He's in 17. I think he passed. I'm gonna do +2, so I'm at 19, and I win. That's how easy it is. 4. Let's see what happens. So now I can dunk this one down to 20, and he is over 20, so I win again. Man, I'm not that bad. Looks like. Obviously, this is all luck. I'm gonna stand with 19 points. That's not bad, and I win again. All right. So that really didn't bring me anything. All right, let's have a little look. Now, for some reason, apartment C2, you can just enter it. Who walks along the street and just opens a door and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know anyone was here," but let's do that. There's no one here. But wouldn't that be funny though, hey? It just doesn't make sense. So I'm in apartment C3 was my apartment. This is locked. This apparently is a door to keep me thinking that it's actually a big level, but it's not. And now we're going to apartment complex C, and across from us we have apartment complex A. Alright, fair enough. Let's check that out. See what happens. Sorry for the little detour, but I kind of like it when my map shows everything, so that's why I do that. Let's check out these apartments. There's someone in there. It's a Twi'lek working from Zerka, judging by the uniform. Let's save it and talk to him. Hara. And he's probably needs something. Hello there. Hello, tell you. You look like you got some nice green slimish snails sticking out of your head. Or, in other words, who are you? Note that Hara or Circa isn't mentioned in this fake language, so I don't know what they're saying, but it's not that. What do you do here? He's a data processor. It's a thankless job. He's poor. He needs credits. There's little else for me to do. That or gamble, which got him in this predicament. Let me guess, you have a gambling debt you must pay off. You're half right. I did 1.5 debt. It was repaid, and there's no creditor. Okay, well that's good. I use Romana, the girl with my heart, as collateral. I have a weakness for Bazak. My aunt was unbeatable. There was no way I could lose. Perhaps he cheated. Even if he did, I have no way of proving it. Doton Head is a powerful man who is nothing I could say, could only sit and stare as he took Ramana away from me. Wow, that's hard. That's why I'm working day and night, selling my own life to Zerka, then might buy her back. Okay. It will take months, maybe years, for me to amass those credits. Doton could take her away from here. Wow. Let's ask about the price. 2,000 credits. I think I can persuade Doton to see things our way. Let's do that. I have a high investment in Persuade. Haven't been able to use it yet. And now we're going to cash in on my particular skill. I'm looking forward to that. So that's one little mission we picked up. A foot locker. Apparently we're just footpaths here. Little time criminals.
Hey!
Oh, jeez.
My
That is actually phenomenal. In the first game, you could just loot everything that wasn't... Oh my gosh.
Looked like you were doing more than just...
Sorry, I just figured...
Figured what? You just break into my apartment and take everything I owned? Are you crazy? Yeah, I thought so. Get out of...
I'm not going to take that from you.
Why not? You didn't seem to have a problem.
Oh! Oh. Wow, that's interesting though, that... Let's see if we could better our lives. No, we did not. We're getting a sonic rifle and a plasma grenade. No one coming to confront us just yet, so... Alright, so we've been to A, we've been through to C, and this is a good thing to remember. We actually live in C, guys. Okay. Some more Telosians.
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical supplies are in short supply and high demand.
Alright, let's break in. Just because we
I
can.
hear you.
Atten is actually pretty good at breaking locks, so let's do that.
Something's stuck.
No,
What is it?
you can't do that. So, what the float? Told your boss already, I'm getting your credits. I have a good credit contract. Not from the exchange, which is the crime syndicate, by the way. What does the exchange want with you? Yeah, no. Ooh. Well, that is a lot of stuff. Well, I don't need anything just yet. So I'm just gonna let that sort of... We can probably help him. Let's talk to him. Oppo Chano. Do you need a droid repaired? Because if not, I have much work to do. Okay, so obviously you can't help him yet, but we'll be able to. Apartment 3. And that's locked. Alright, so not much to do yet. But we did manage to really, this is residential area 82, to really cover some ground here, guys. What is this? Shell bay, going to the next level probably. Information terminal. That's fine. We have here Telosian.
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim.
Alright.
Medical supplies
Here's
are in
Zerka.
short supply and high demand.
Nah, we don't want to visit Zerka yet. I want to visit the Ithorians. What is this? Bumani Exchange. This is the exchange? Open the door, or you're dead. Wow. Funky. What do we have here? Oh, there's actually a second part to the module. Man, this is bigger than I thought. Telosian. Looks like they have not that many designers on staff for this part. Medical unit. Sure. Okay. Medical unit, let's visit them. What do we have here? An Andron diplomat.
Hello there, and greetings from Isaac.
Hello, Telio. Pip Pip. Who are you?
I'm a diplomat from Queen Talia
Oh
on
my.
Oberon. My stay was supposed to have been shorter, but the contract disputes over the restoration project had prolonged it.
No, wait. Why?
The Ithorians negotiated the export of flora and fauna from Onderon, but with their disagreements with Zerka,
Oh my.
the status of our arrangement is in the air.
Alright. What are you doing in the medical complex? That is a good question, isn't it? Though that is probably private. Medical supplies. No one around? Atten, would you care to sort of open this?
Damn thing's stuck.
Skill too low. Let's see if Kreia can open it with a terminal. And she can. So her computer use is already coming in handy. And we're getting a med pack, guys. Whee! This is good. What else is here? A communications terminal. No incoming calls, fine. What do we have here? A door that doesn't lead anywhere. So this is a pointless visit. Alright. That should conclude this nice fun module. The Ithorian compound. Oh, we're finally getting... He's happy. Moses sent me to speak with Chodo Habat. Yes, I am. Open the doors. Good. Let's talk to Chodo. And about him healing me. Where is Chodo? That's not Chodo. That's not Chodo. What do we have here? Flowers. That's not Chodo either. The vivarium. What is this? The Bacani plant? This appears to be a Bacani plant, one of the many specimens the Ithorians are monitoring for the restoration project. Alright, leave it alone. Why not? Is this Chodo? It is not. What do we have here? A vivarium control console. Did he say where Chodo was? Is this Chodo? Are you Chodo? Hello, flower? No, you're not Chodo. He's not Chodo. He's not Chodo. Are you here, Chodo? Are you Chodo? One of these guys. This is Moza. Here's our little friend. And here's Chodo. Let's have a little look at him. Hello. Alright, let's talk to him. See what he knows. Yes, he's happy. No, you don't impose on me. What do you want from me? I know all about your problems. You mean the trouble with Zerka? Yes. Our first goal is to get the restoration project moving forward again. Well, I understand. Originally provided droid intelligence, and then it vanished. Go on. I heard it quite a second, so with lesser droid. It will arrive shortly. The Telosian government has offered a small escort, but I had hoped that you might see its safe transition to the docks here. Might you aid us in this manner? Yes. Kapunka! Ah, Chelva. Alright, and let's take a look. Bay 2 Dock Module 126. Alright, so we got a little job for Chodo. We can do that. They're probably gonna steal his droid again. But now, I'll be there. I do need weapons. I do need weapons though, guys, but probably with the human, I could feel his suffering. Wow. So I'm compared to a completely barren planet. Man, apparently I'm really screwed. Alright. Alright, folks, so here we are. It's probably time. Let's take a look at the clock. It's already past my supposed deadline for tonight. Thank you if you're watching. If you have been watching, you are great. Feel free to leave any comments, anything you might like to see, any other games you might like to see. I'll be playing this for a while, but feel free to let me know and we'll look into that. It's nighttime and we'll pray the Christian night prayer for Wednesday. It's Psalm 31, verses 1 through 6. And the name of the psalm says, Trustful Prayer in Adversity. In you, O Lord, I take refuge. Let me never be put to shame. Your justice set me free. Hear me and speedily rescue me. Be a rock of refuge for me, a mighty stronghold to save me. For you are my rock, my stronghold. For your name's sake, lead me and guide me. Release me from the snares they have hidden. For you are my refuge, Lord. Into your hands I commend my spirit. It is you who will redeem me, Lord. Glory to the Father, to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, is now, and will be forever. Amen. I would never recommend you, if you don't read the Bible a lot, to start reading the Psalms. They can be pretty hard to get sometimes. But just know that they capture the emotions of someone, and sometimes the psalm will make sense to you, and maybe you're just happy right now and you're like, why so glum? And I would never ask this, release me from the snares they have hidden. Well, who are they, you know? But sometimes you kind of feel that way, and I guess what the Psalms are trying to teach us is that all emotion, all the things that we feel, that we're dealing with, can be shared with God. And the words, into your hands I commend my spirit, is what Jesus says on the cross. So those words are very sacred, and we always pray them every night prayer. So let's do that now. Into your hands, Lord, I commend my spirit. You have redeemed us, Lord God of truth. I commend my spirit. Glory to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit. Into your hands, Lord, I commend my spirit. All right. Let's pray and then say goodnight. Lord Jesus, you have given your followers an example of gentleness and humility, a task that is easy, a burden that is light. Accept the prayers and the work of this day, all that we've done, and give us the rest that will strengthen us to render more faithful service to you who live and reign forever and ever. Amen. May the all-powerful Lord bless us and grant us a restful night and a peaceful death. Amen. So, thank you for joining me once again. It's been great going on this journey with y'all. I hope you enjoyed the game. It certainly has a lot of death. Yeah, wherever you are, God bless. I'm going to try and get some sleep. Even though it's kind of warm and moist. No, there's a lot of moisture in the air. So, yeah, here tonight. Guys, It's a privilege. It's been a privilege. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. I will have plenty of time to do some gaming and to get some few hours in. So if you'd like to join me, please do. If you'd like to chat with me, right now I can only see Facebook messages on my phone. So not exactly sure how to see any comments, really. But you can talk to me if you've got questions for me, if you want to mention anything, even if you're seeing this a day later or two days later, please let me know. Do you want me to do anything in the game or play another game, have some feedback, anything? More than welcome, guys. All right, that's it for tonight. I'm signing off.